Kia ora and welcome back to Te Whaihanga. Now we'll focus on some council and resource management considerations that can really affect mana whenua development aspirations. The intention here is to give you some grounding into some of the cultural considerations that can arise on a site like Whenua Wai. It's important to know the legal status that mana whenua have over their land and their tribal territories. And this is where the Resource Management Act and District Plan come into effect, particularly with the issues of rangatiratanga and Kaitiakitanga. Now the team need to plan the development infrastructure on Whenua Wai to ensure that mana whenua can maintain their Kaitiakitanga.
Okay, these are the plans. Ellen, as you can see, this is what we are working with in regard to the stream Ngāroi Mato o Reipare. Can you confirm the documentation you require for stream protection measures?
Keeping in mind we want to maintain the water quality. In fact, if we can, we'd like to enhance it.
So from our perspective, it's not just the stream that needs to be taken into account for consent. This is a Papakainga zone, but it also includes outstanding natural landscapes and significant ecological overlays. However, you may build a number of single houses.
Can I just stop you there, please, Ellen? I want to bring us back to the reason we are here. I understand that there are multiple aspects to gaining consent for our Papakainga in accordance with council plans. However, we as mana whenua have rangatiratanga and Kaitiakitanga obligations.
Yeah, Ellen, we really are looking for a best practice approach here. The team are keen to really go the extra mile considering the significance of this place.
Okay, yeah, carry on.
The stream is more than just an outstanding natural landscape. We need council to understand that there are some areas of the site of strong cultural significance. We have our wāhi tapu here, there are mahinga kai areas, and there are also our rākau whenua over here.
And we are happy to incorporate protection measures into our proposal for the stream.
Okay, so this is not just a watercourse with standard protections. And as of yet, no cultural assessments have been undertaken for the site?
Correct. The stream has historical significance for our people. We are kaitiaki, so where and when we can, we want to both protect and revive it.
Understood. And we want to make sure that the integrity of the land is protected right throughout the process from housing to settlement. And so Dave, just back to the plan, you may want to consider adding settlement ponds here and here, just to allow any heavy metals from the road to settle.
Yes, we can manage this initially by creating a series of temporary bunds on natural drainage paths along here. Then in latter stages of development, we can look at creating a permanent retention or settlement pond here, which acts as an artificial wetland, collecting heavy metals and other particulates from the roadway runoff.
And the water quality of the stream?
Yeah, you might like to do a long-term maintenance plan to monitor the water quality in the site.
Yes, we'll be looking at getting input from the council and mana whenua when we're monitoring the water quality, clean filters when appropriate, and ensure that the stream and the wetland are both kept fully functional in their roles.
And Tiki, I'm guessing you'd want walkway access to the stream as well?
That's correct.
Yes, okay, it'd be really helpful to get some ideas on preferred routes that don't impinge on the cultural significance or mana of the location. It would help me design appropriate reticulation and drainage solutions.
Happy to. Let me consult with my whānau and get back to you with our plan. On another note, I saw there was another development happening further up the road. Alan, can you please advise us on what's happening up there?
Yeah, good point. I am aware of some earthworks happening up the road. I'll look into it.
Ka pai. I hope they had to tick all your boxes too.
All right, guys, let's look at this area here for some drainage.
As you can see, it's really important to have in-depth discussions around the significance and history of the land and to use this to inform your design responses. It's also important to remember that as treaty partners, mana whenua have legal status over their land and tribal territories, and some consideration needs to be given to neighbouring developments that could affect the well-being of the land. The Resource Management Act has guidelines here. Hoi anō rā. Thank you for watching Te Whaihanga. Remember, this is just a 101 resource and it's just the beginning, and there's much more to learn once you get into practice. Maumahara, ko au te whenua, ko te whenua ko au. I am the land and the land is me.